The entertainment industry thrives on glamour, talent, and surprises, but nothing could have prepared fans for the emotional whirlwind surrounding the unexpected disappearance of Chinese superstar Xiao Zhan. Even more surprising was the raw, unfiltered reaction of his longtime friend and rumored partner, Wang Yibo. In a world where every movement is calculated and every word scrutinized, it was Wong Yubo's eyes, deep, intense, and heartbreakingly honest, that revealed a truth no press release could hide. He was devastated. The sudden disappearance that rocked the industry. It all began quietly. Xiao Zhan, who had just completed a major international campaign and was scheduled to appear at several high-profile events, suddenly withdrew from all public appearances. His management cited health and personal reasons, but provided no further details. Fans were left in the dark, confused and worried. Social media erupted with theories, some innocent, others alarming. But one person's silence stood out more than others: Wang Yibo. Known for his stoic and reserved public demeanor, he too vanished from the public eye for a few days, only to resurface at a press event for a new project. That appearance became a moment that would be immortalized across fan forums and news outlets alike, not for the event itself, but for what it revealed. Eyes that spoke volumes. Fans watching the live stream of the event noticed something immediately off. Wang Yibo, usually composed and professional, appeared distracted, anxious, and deeply saddened. His smile never quite reached his eyes. When asked about his upcoming roles, his answers were brief and monotone. But it was when a reporter casually asked about his recent interactions with old friends that his mask cracked. Wang Yibo paused, his gaze momentarily dropping, his fingers nervously fidgeting with the microphone. "I hope everyone is doing well," he said softly. But fans zoomed in on the moment, replaying it countless times, and what they saw was unforgettable. His eyes glistened. His jaw clenched. He looked like someone barely holding back pain. In that single moment, millions knew, Wang Yubo was not okay. Behind the curtains, what insiders revealed. While official sources remained tight-lipped, entertainment insiders began whispering about what had really happened. According to one reliable source, Xiao Zhan had suffered an emotional breakdown triggered by months of relentless pressure, stalkers, and personal attacks online. He reportedly checked into a private facility overseas for recovery without telling most of his friends and colleagues. Wang Yibo, who had been working abroad at the time, only found out after the fact. The same source claimed that he was shattered and immediately tried to reach out, but was told to respect Xiao Zhan's privacy. He was angry. Not at Xiao Zhan, but at the situation, the source shared. He couldn't believe no one had informed him. They're incredibly close. Yubo felt abandoned and worried. Fans rally in support. Within hours of the footage of Wang Yubo's emotional moment going viral, fan communities across Weibo, Twitter, and TikTok rallied. The hashtag Yubo's Eyes Don't Lie trended globally. Compilation videos of their shared moments from the Untamed resurfaced, with captions like "Look at how he looked at him then, and now." Artists made fan art capturing Wang Yubo's somber expression. Poets wrote verses. Others started a campaign called Come Back Xiao Zhan, pleading for updates on his well-being and urging the media to give both stars space and compassion. Some fans even organized digital candlelight vigils, sharing heartfelt messages and photos from fan meets, concerts, and red carpets where the duo's bond was clearly visible. These weren't just CO stars, they were soul-deep companions. A history written in subtle glances. To understand the weight of this moment, one must look back at Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's complex history. Since starring together in the 2019 hit drama The Untamed, their chemistry both on and off screen became the subject of fascination. While they never confirmed any romantic involvement, their closeness, lingering gazes, private jokes, and matching accessories over the years have fueled 1,000 theories. But this wasn't about gossip anymore. This was about connection, about worry, about a man unable to hide his fear for someone he deeply cared about. Fans recalled an old interview where Wang Yibo had been asked, "Who do you trust most in the industry?" Without hesitation, he said, "Xiao Zhan." That answer now rang louder than ever. Silence speaks the loudest. Days turned into weeks, and still no word from Xiao Zhan. Meanwhile, Wang Yubo's public demeanor became increasingly subdued. He skipped interviews, cancelled some promotional appearances, and avoided live broadcasts. When he did appear, fans noticed he wore a bracelet previously gifted by Xiao Zhan. A subtle message, a quiet rebellion against silence. No one could say for sure, but the gesture didn't go unnoticed. Then, in a now famous moment at a music awards show, Wang Yibo stepped on stage to accept an award, and while thanking his team, he unexpectedly added, "I hope those who matter to me are safe and healing, wherever they are." He didn't say a name. But he didn't have to. Xiao Zhan's return and the unspoken truth. Almost a month after his disappearance, Xiao Zhan finally resurfaced. A blurry photo of him at an airport in Japan circulated online. He looked thinner, paler, but he was smiling. And he wasn't alone. Fans were quick to point out the man walking a few steps behind him, wearing a mask and cap, was unmistakably Wong Yubo. Though no official statement was made, insiders confirmed that Wang Yibo had flown to Japan privately, staying under the radar to spend time with Xiao Zhan before his return to China. The airport moment was brief but powerful. As Xiao Zhan entered the terminal, he turned to look at the man behind him. Their eyes met, and a soft nod was exchanged. It was enough. The aftermath, more than just a friendship, speculation reignited. Was this finally the proof fans had been waiting for, or were these simply the actions of a devoted friend? It hardly mattered anymore. What mattered was this: in an industry where masks are worn like armor, Wang Yubo's eyes had betrayed his heart. They spoke of fear, loyalty, and an emotional depth rarely seen from someone so private. Whether romantic or platonic, what Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan share is something undeniably rare, a bond forged in the fire of fame, tested by adversity, and solidified by time. A message to the world. Perhaps the greatest lesson from this entire saga is that vulnerability is not weakness. Wang Yibo showed that caring deeply even when you're told to stay silent is a strength. His inability to hide his concern,